Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So for this week, I am planning out the week of February 17th through the 23rd, and I'm using the November mystery kit from Scribble Co., which is this really pretty lavender-y pink color. Like, it has a lot of pink and a lot of lavender in it, and it's really pretty. And it did come with a wiggle because it was a mystery kit, so I did use all the wiggle foil with it, which was a really pretty hollow foil. So that is all the foil that I used, and like I said, it did come with the kit, so I did use all of it from Scribble Co. But yeah, so there's a ton of extras and stuff in this kit because it is a mystery kit, so I did have a ton of things to kind of flip through for you guys to see. But yeah, there isn't really too much that I have to talk about with you guys. Obviously, I had a lot to talk about in my last plan with me, but unfortunately, not very much has changed since my last plan with me. I am still obviously social distancing and everything. Again, not going to talk too much into it, but kind of giving you guys an update. Still doing that, still not working, just like everyone else at the moment. So I don't really have too much to update you guys on, but I hope you guys all are doing well and are semi-enjoying the time that you have for yourself if you guys are not working. I know that kind of is a little weird to say, especially because it is a huge thing that's happening and impacting us right now. But I still hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves and making sure that your mental health is good and just focusing on yourself during this time frame and making sure that everything is great. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what else to really talk about. I think there was a couple of comments on my other plan with me that I posted. The last one, which was like a week ago. Let me see if I can bring that up really quickly and see and just read the comments really quickly on it, because I know there was at least one question. Let's see. So there are 5 questions, or not 5 questions, 5 comments on here. Also, thank you guys for the comments on the last one, for anyone who was worried about me and checking up on me and just saying that they're glad that I'm back and everything. Thank you guys. I'm totally okay, just had a couple of computer issues, but I do appreciate you guys for actually checking up on me, making sure I am good and everything. Let's see. One of the questions I think was, what is the shows that I watch on Netflix and Disney Plus? Honestly, it kind of depends on my mood on what I'm watching. I did go through and watch Hannah Montana, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Sweet Life on Deck. I was watching a little bit of Lizzie McGuire and stuff like that. I did watch those literally as soon as Disney Plus came out. I did also watch a lot of the DCOM movies, so like Xenon. I watched Cowbells, funny enough. Random one, for some reason that one popped up in my head. Brink. 13th Year, all of those original DCOMs that were like great DCOMs when I was younger. I did watch a lot of those. I do watch a lot of Marvel movies, which you guys know I'm a huge Marvel fan. I do like to watch Marvel movies. But other than that, that's pretty much majority of what I've been watching. I haven't been watching a ton of Disney Plus right now. For Netflix, again, haven't been watching a lot of Netflix either. Every now and then I'll go onto Netflix, but mostly I've been trying to watch like YouTube videos because a lot of people are uploading YouTube videos. I did get into a little bit of watching Survivor, which I do have a CBS subscription at the moment. So I was watching a ton of Survivor. I got up to season 10 and then finally stopped. I got a little bit burnt out on it, but I probably will go back to it eventually. I really love watching New Girl. I've already seen it. However, I did, again, decide to rewatch it just because it's background noise, honestly. I have to have some kind of background noise. I don't like when it's completely silent. So when it is, it's a little hard for me to kind of, like, focus, which makes it sound weird because some people are actually better with the silence. Just kind of depends on the person. But I like to put on New Girl in the background just because I have already seen the series. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching. I have not watched Tiger King, which I know is a huge thing that a lot of people are talking about. I have not seen it, so I have no idea about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been watching a lot of live streams of like gamers and stuff playing Animal Crossing because I'm currently obsessed with Animal Crossing, just like everyone else in this world right now. I've been watching a lot of gamers that actually are YouTubers that I watch also, and they've been live streaming Animal Crossing, so I've been watching that on Twitch as well. So yeah, that's the main things that I've been watching to kind of keep myself occupied. I spend a lot of time playing Animal Crossing. You guys have no idea how much time I spend playing Animal Crossing. It's insane. But yeah, so now that I've put down all of the base, you guys saw me put down everything. I'm going to go ahead and move on to actual plans. So first thing, I put down the work label. And then, like I said, this is an Ultimate kit, so I had a ton of stickers. So I actually had pre-cut washi, and it made my life so much easier. So I put down a piece of washi and a President's Day sticker that is from Scribble Co. That's off of the Holidays scripts sheet. And then underneath that, I took a Mandy Dreams filming slate to mark that I published a plan with me. On my sidebar, you guys will notice that I do have that weekly checklist. That is actually a checklist for like the things I do for YouTube. And I put none on Monday. That was just because I missed the published plan with me, which was my fault. That was an accident, but I did publish a plan with me on this day. So my sidebar is technically wrong, but I wasn't going to go back and cross it out or anything. I just left it. And then underneath that, I put down a munchkin that's saying, "Why me?" So we actually had a leak in our bathroom, which was leaking. It actually wasn't our bathroom that was leaking. It was actually our parents' bathroom that was leaking underneath our sink. So we have like a vanity, and then underneath it, obviously, it was leaking. So we had a decent amount of a puddle in our room, or in our bathroom. It was pretty bad. We would go through we would put a towel underneath there, and it would go through that towel in like 30 minutes. We had to keep changing out the towels. So we had a leak in our bathroom. We did obviously call the plumbers and stuff like that. And it ended up being a huge thing. Like, they ended up having to change out so much stuff, and it ended up costing a ton. But they had to change out stuff in our bathroom. They had to change out stuff in our parents' bathroom. They had to fix our water heater. Like, there was a ton of stuff that they had to do. But yeah, so we had a leak in our bathroom. And then underneath that, I put down a half box and a Once More with Love munchkin on the phone, because this was the day that I had to schedule my Avengers Campus interview, which kind of freaked me out because, so I was driving to work, and I can answer phones on my way to work because I do have the sync system in my car, so it is totally safe. And I was going to answer it because I knew it was a number from Disney. Like, I saw the number and I was like, oh my god, wait, I think that's a number. Like, it was just like the same area code, and I never get any numbers other than from Disney from that area code. So I went to answer it, accidentally declined it while I was driving to work, and I was carpooling with a friend, and I was like, oh my god, I just denied that, oh my god. And so I listened to the voicemail, and it was, "Hi, this is so-and-so trying to schedule your interview," and I was like, oh my god, no, I missed the phone call. And then like, "Please call me back by this time, I will be like here until 3:45, and I was like, oh my god, I work at 3:30, it's 2:45 right now, like, oh my god. Or it was like 2:30 or something like that. I was like, I need to make sure I call him back. So we were gonna get coffee anyway, like we were stopping to get coffee. And I asked her, I was like, "Are you okay with going in and like I call him back?" And she was like, "Yeah, fine, it's okay." So I ended up calling him back, and I did get to schedule my interview, which, oh my god, I was so nervous because I was just like, oh my gosh, I missed this phone call. What if I don't get to schedule my interview? Oh my god, what if that looks bad on me? I was like freaking out. I was like, it's fine, we got to schedule our interview, we're good. So I did put down the half box and the munchkin for that. And then underneath that, I was just super nervous at that point because I was like, oh my god, this is getting more and more real. So I used an emoji with like an anxiety emoji to mark that I was super nervous. And then I used a thumbs up munchkin because I did have a good day. So I do like marking when I have good days. So yeah, I used the munchkin for that. Moving on to Tuesday, I put down another piece of washi and a not moving munchkin and a sleep in script that is from Station Stickers. And then I used a munchkin for a YouTube binge. And I did finally watch P.S. I Still Love You. So I used the movie marquee. And then this couple is from Kina Prince. I very rarely ever use it, but I figured why not use it for this. I will admit it is not as good as the first one. The first one I think is a lot better. And honestly, I don't know what it was. I just feel like the second one was a little bit more cheesy. I don't know. I don't know what it was. And also, can we talk about the fact that, oh my gosh, what is his name? John Ambrose McLaren. The fact that he changed from the end of the first movie to the second movie, like a completely different person. I was like, y'all, you couldn't have kept the same person? Like, come on, man. But yeah, definitely love the first one. The first one is so much better. And then, I mean, the second one's not terrible, but like, yeah, first one's way better. Anyway, I digress. We're moving underneath that I put down a Fox and Cactus Girl on a computer to mark that I did play The Sims. And then I used a Simply a Mess girl doing some laundry because I did have a laundry day. And then I took a Fox and Cactus little grocery bag for a grocery run. And last but not least, I did go to Cold Stone and I used a Scribble Prince Co. girl for that. I don't know what girl that is because I don't usually use her. I usually use Celeste. So I have no idea what her name is. I want to say it's Pearl. I could be totally wrong. Maybe Sienna. No, I think Sienna's the other one. No idea. Anyway, that is it for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday, I put down a munchkin with a coffee cup to mark but first coffee. I think I did wake up decently early on this day, so I could try to get some things done. So I did use that to mark but first coffee, and then I used a munchkin cleaning because I did clean my bedroom, and then I did wash some dishes, so I used a Fox and Cactus Girl for that. And then I did fold my laundry, which is very surprising because I almost never fold my laundry like the day of or the day after. I always fold it like a week later, which I know kind of defeats the purpose of doing laundry, but I hate folding laundry with passion. I don't know what it is. It just takes so long, and I hate it. I can't do it. Nope. Can't fold laundry. It sucks. But I used an emoji to mark that I was folding some laundry. Ooh, excuse me. I had a hiccup. Sorry. And then underneath that, I took a filming icon and a film script. Both of those are from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that I did film some videos. I don't have the normal filming slates that I usually use from Magic Prince Co. I don't think I have anything on Holo from Magic Prince Co. I don't know if she even makes Holo, but that is why I used the icon from Scribble Prince Co. instead. And then underneath that, I took a munchkin with some pizza because I did make pizza. Also, I think I had pizza this week. No, I was say I had 1 week where I had pizza like 3 times. It was insane. But yeah, I had to make pizza, and then I took down a half box and a paper and milk Moro with a little like dark cloud over its head, and then an In My Feelings script from Scribble Prince Co. because I was in my feelings a little bit on this day, so I just wanted to mark that. And yeah, that is it for Wednesday. We're gonna move on to Thursday soon-ish, hopefully. If Filming Lindsay will catch up. Come on, Filming Lindsay, let's go. Get your life together. Come on. Come on. We're also lagging a little bit, which I think is just because I'm looking at my iPad, and I think my iPad lags a little bit when I do this voiceover. So hopefully these are all still lining up since I am lagging a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Let's see. I'm going to shine my flashlight on my computer. This is a random voiceover. I apologize, guys. But I think I'm pretty much caught up. I don't know. Hold on. We're going to stop it really quickly to make sure that I'm actually telling you guys the correct things. Okay, I think we are good. Hopefully. It looks like we're pretty much caught up. Hopefully. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is temporary for now, but it's a little annoying. I know. I apologize, but hopefully I fixed it. Okay. Anyway, moving on to Thursday, I put down the work label and then a piece of waffy. Yes, a piece of waffy. I have no idea what waffy is, but a piece of waffy. I put down a piece of washi and a payday script from Scribble Prince Co. And then I took another filming slate from Mandy Dreams because I did publish another plan with me. And then, fun fact, guys, I actually scheduled my interview for this week. So I scheduled my interview on Monday and it was on Sunday. So I did have to make sure I got everything done. So I did have to work on some graphic design on this day. So I used a paper and milk little iPad and Apple Pencil for that. And you guys have no idea how close I cut it to the wire. Like, you have no idea. I literally was working on my cover letter the day of my interview. Like, I was putting finishing touches on things, and it was, oh my god, it was so annoying. I took so long, literally, so long to finish this, and I cut it so close. But anyway, and then underneath that, we'll get to that eventually. Underneath that, I took a lolly from Glam Planner and a Target Run script from Scribble Prince Co. I did cut it in half just to make it fit and to fill that space a little bit more. I didn't have a ton of stuff to mark on this day, so that is why I did cut that script. And also, lolly took up a lot of space anyway, so it worked out pretty well. And then I put down a squared off half box and a munchkin on the computer that's like falling asleep in the chair, because that is literally me. Because I was falling asleep at work. I was so exhausted leading up to this interview because I was stressing out so much and I had so much that I was doing, and I was like, I'm not going to get it all done, and I was like freaking out, and yeah, so lack of sleep was a huge thing. So I was falling asleep at work on this day, but it's totally fine. It's good. And then moving on to Friday, first thing I did was put down the work label, which Filming Lindsay is behind again. Come on, Filming Lindsay, get your life together, man. Come on. You're almost there. There we go. Okay, we put down the work label, and then I put down a squared off half box and a dollar icon from Scribble Co. to mark that I did buy Rascal Flatts tickets, which are my sister's birthday present, which she doesn't watch these videos as far as I know of, so I should be totally good with saying that. But I did buy her Rascal Flatts tickets because it is their farewell tour, and I am really excited to hopefully go to that concert. It's in October. It's October 3rd, so as long as nothing crazy happens, and as long as all of this stuff is over with, I should be okay to go. If not, I really hope they postpone the concert because we've never seen Rascal Flatts in concert and we've always wanted to, and I'm going to be really, really sad if we don't end up getting to go. Like, it kind of makes me sad because we're going to go to Stagecoach, which was supposed to be this last weekend, and we didn't get to go to that, which we wanted to go also even more because Carrie Underwood was going to be singing, and we've never seen her in concert, and she's one of the ones we've always wanted to see in concert. So that got postponed, and then with Rascal Flatts, that's another one we've always wanted to see in concert, and it's possible that that one might get postponed or canceled. So we're like, no, and it's very possible that Stagecoach might still get canceled because that's in October also. So here's to hoping we are still not allowed to do things in October. Y'all, let's hope so. But yeah, so I did buy her birthday present on this day, which her birthday itself isn't until May 30th. So I bought these really, really early, but I also bought them when I did because it's like I cannot risk these selling out. So yeah. Anyway, underneath that, I did have to order my foundation online, and then I did go to pick it up at Ulta. So I used an emoji to mark that I ordered my foundation, and then I used another one to mark that I picked up the Ulta order. I picked up the order at Ulta. And then I used the Fox and Cactus pastel-haired girl because I did get the habit for lunch. And then, told you guys, I was stressed out. I used the half box and I cracked under the pressure munchkin to mark that I was super stressed, or so stressed, because, like I said, y'all don't understand how stressed I was. Beyond stressed. It was insane. But yeah, I used that to mark that I was super, super stressed because I truly was. And then moving on to Saturday and Sunday, I put down the weekend banner. And then a work label at the top of Saturday, and then I put down a bill due for one of my credit cards. And so the reason why I scheduled my interview the day that I did was, one, it was either they told me the times for the interview, and the day that I scheduled it, which was the Monday, they were like, we have tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or you can choose Sunday or Monday. And I was just like, well, I'm not doing Tuesday or Wednesday. And also my manager that's my mentor, and he was helping me with a lot of like this stuff, and he was on vacation until the 22nd. Like, he came back on the 22nd. I was like, okay, we doing the 23rd. So yeah, that was another reason why I chose the Sunday instead. But I did obviously end up making sure that I had everything done. Like I said, he was kind of helping me and prepping me for the interview and stuff like that. So anyway, that's farther down in Saturday. What are you talking about, Lindsay? Focus on the top. So I put down the bill due, and then I put down a Barney and Moon coffee cup to mark Dunkin' Coffee, and then I did have to write my cover letter. At this point, I did not have anything done on my cover letter. I started writing it this morning, and I think I got like a quarter of it done. It was not good at all either, and oh my god, I struggled so hard. But I used a Celeste from Scribble Co. to mark that I needed to write my cover letter. And then I did need to go to Kohl's because the only blazer type thing that I had was one that was 3/4 length sleeves, and I didn't think that was appropriate for an interview, so I did actually go to Kohl's and get like an official, like, nicer blazer that looked a little bit more professional. So I used a munchkin with some dollar bills for that. And then I put down a half box and a clock icon to mark that I did have my check-in with Antonio, who is my mentor and my manager that I was talking about. We have monthly check-ins because he is my mentor, and like I said, he had just come back from vacation. We just happened to be scheduled on this day for our check-in. So I was like, perfect, I'll do it the next day. So essentially our whole entire check-in was him like asking me like interview type questions and then helping me with my resume and making sure that was all finished in my cover letter and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a lot. Saturday was very stressful, and trying to get everything done was insane. And then underneath that, I took a Wonton in a Million steamy that's on a computer because I did have to make finishing touches on everything, and I had to make sure that everything was completed, which even at that point, my cover letter was still not completed by the time I left work on that day. Moving on to Sunday, I put down the work label and then another Mandy Dreams filming slate to mark another published plan with me. And then because I hadn't finished my cover letter yet, I had to wake up early, and also we had plumbers that were coming in our house, which we had, I think the plumbers had come one other time, but this was like their main day that they were there. They got there at like 8 a.m. too, and keep in mind, I'm off at midnight, which means I don't go to bed until like 2 a.m. And the fact that I had to get up at 8 on the day of my interview was just like, alright, for real. And we had no water. It was insane. Anyway, I had to wake up early, so I used a munchkin to mark that. And then I used a munchkin with like a hammer and a wrench to mark that plumbers came, and we also didn't have any water either, which literally sucked. It was so bad. I was like, y'all had to do this on this day. Really? Come on now. And then underneath that, I took an emoji with a laptop to mark that I needed to finish my cover letter, which I did, thankfully, in time. Actually, fun fact, got to work in like early and everything, and I was able to print everything out and have everything prepared. And I was so happy that I was able to get there pretty early too. I made sure I was like, I'm not missing this. I'm not being late. Like, no, I refuse. And then I put down a squared off quarter box and a pastel Spider-Man from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark my interview. My interview was at 1. It was before my shift, and then I did work after it, obviously. And I think it went pretty well. I still never got the feedback from it because of the whole pandemic and because Disney has been closed for 2 months, or almost 2 months at this point. It's been a month and a half. But I never did end up getting my feedback because we closed about 3 weeks after this, 3 weeks after this, and unfortunately never found out anything about it. But as far as I know, no one has, because even one of my coworkers that she got an interview, she also has not heard back. So I'm like, okay, good, it's not just me. But yeah, so I did have my interview, and then I literally was so happy to finally have my interview done and to just have that whole entire weight lifted off my shoulders, because it became one of the points where I was like, all right, well, I did everything I could for this interview. I prepped. I did everything I could think of. I answered almost every question the way I would have wanted to. There was a couple that I was like, oh, probably shouldn't have said that, but it was, in my opinion, I think it was pretty good. Hopefully, we will see. But because I had that whole weight lift off my shoulders, I used a munchkin, just like sighing, because I was finally finished and finally done with it, and I was so happy to just be done with the whole interview process, because it was a lot of work. It was like a month and a half of work from start to finish, and me starting my resume, creating everything, and it was a lot, but we finished it. We're good. And yeah, so that is going to be everything for this spread. We're going to let Filming Lindsay catch up a little bit because she be running a little slow, which I think she's running slow. I'm not sure because my mouse is no longer working on my iPad. Oh, there we go. And we're, like I said, we're lagging a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I'm going to flip through what's left in the kit, which obviously there's a lot because it is an ultimate kit, and I don't know, there's just a ton of stickers, so there's a ton of things that are left over. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a wiggle for you guys. I'm kind of like looking at my computer screen with the flashlight up against it to try to see what's happening because there is a little bit of that lag. But here's a little bit of a vid wiggle for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and leave me some kind of comments down below. And I'm working on more plan with me's and working on getting them up for you guys, so hopefully I will see you guys in another video. Hopefully. We shall see very, very soon. Bye, guys.